And meanwhile, in Colorado, a sheriff's department will undergo an internal investigation after one of its deputies allegedly tased an unarmed dad more than 35 times. Kenneth Espinoza says that he was driving behind his son last November when his son was pulled over. When Espinoza pulled over to check on his son, the officer can be heard on the body camera footage telling him to leave. And that's when things escalated. We do have to warn you, some of these images are disturbing.
You don't need to be here, okay? You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son. He's my ride back to Wilson.
Leave. Leave. That's the car. Stay. Hey, stop the car. Get out the car. Get out the car.
What are you gonna do? You gonna
SD4, give me the radio. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car.
get out the car? Get out
Stop it. Stop it now. Now.
the car! I'm pulling out. Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the
Stop it now.
Get out!
Now. Get out. Get out of the car. Now. Get out of the car.
Hey Nate, do you see this?
Get out the car.
Do you see this?
Get out of the car.
Do you see this? Are you recording?
Yeah, we're recording it.
Yeah.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I ain't doing anything.
Okay.
To you, pal.
Now you're on a traffic stop and you're trying to drive away?
Well, Espinoza was charged with resisting arrest and assault on a police officer. All of those charges have been dismissed. Joining me now for a NewsNation Now exclusive is Kevin Mehr. He is Mr. Espinoza's attorney. Kevin, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me on behalf of my client. Thanks for talking about this story. It means a lot to him.
Certainly. And Kevin, I know this happened last year. How is your client's health then, and how is he doing now?
You know, Ken's lucky that he's a healthy guy and he was able to, take these taser incidents without dying. Many people wouldn't have been so lucky. Physically, he's okay. Mentally, he's a wreck. This week, with all the press coverage, he's kind of had to relive this. He and his son are both kind of struggling mentally.
Can you help us break down what exactly is happening here? Because we see him pull up behind his son as his son is getting pulled over. It seems that police order him to leave and then change their mind and ask him to stay. How did this escalate like this?
That part is really unexplainable. It takes 3 seconds for Ken to be told to leave and then told that he has to stay and the gun pointed in his face. There's really no logic behind what's going on here other than this is just a show of authority by these two officers that they're mad at Ken for some reason. They're upset that he's not doing exactly to the T what they're asking him to do. He was doing absolutely nothing wrong here, though. He was about 75 yards behind his son as he was waiting for his son's traffic ticket to be written, and they were going to go on their way. And then it resulted in this just horrible, outrageous incidents of violence. You can see here that Deputy Noel is just repeatedly drive-stun tasing Ken in his car before he's able to even put it in park.
Okay, and I appreciate you clearing that up for us because it's hard to tell by the angle, but they actually point a gun at him initially, and then he is tased in the face. Is that right?
That's correct. The officer who pulls the gun initially, whose perspective we're seeing right here, does, as he enters the passenger side of the vehicle, he does begin drive stun tasing, which is sort of a contact with the barrel of the taser. And Ken has marks all over. He has burn scars all over that side of his body from the repeated tasing.
The sheriff's office, for their part, says that Mr. Espinoza was tased one time and that no firearm was ever pulled. They do say that. They do release a statement that I just want to read quickly. It says, in part, the district attorney acknowledges that there was a delay in informing our office of his decision not to file charges in this matter. As a result, this will refer back administratively to our office for review. I will seek the assistance of an outside agency to review the actions of my deputies during the incident in November of 2022. Kevin, before we go, I want to ask, what does justice look like for Mr. Espinoza?
Accountability from the bottom to the top. The officer who ends up tasing Ken in the face was convicted in 1998 of a crime that makes him ineligible to be a peace officer in Colorado. He's had a repeated criminal history over the span of almost 20 years, and yet the department has kept him on as an employee. He should have never been allowed to be a peace officer, and yet here he is, the third in command in this department. He's showing younger guys like the other deputy here how to do things the wrong way. These two officers, just 12 days before this incident happened, settled another excessive force case involving these same two officers against a deaf person who had committed no crime and was just merely being transported to a hospital.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.